Here's a great tip today that was guaranteed to help you stop curving that golf ball so far to the right or pulling that ball to the left. If you suffer with those two ball flights, this is the drill for you today. Don't forget to log on to my website as well. Click on my subcategories on my YouTube channel as well for more swing tips in particular as well. Plenty out there to get your teeth stuck into and making sure that you play your best golf in the simplest of way. Which leads us brilliantly onto our tip today. So for example, if you're curving that ball again out to the right or pulling that ball to the left, for right-handed golfers, again, we've got that classic. It's that out to in, over the top rubbish that we always produce, that 80% of golfers produce. Don't realise that at times, most golfers don't realise that they're doing exactly that. They don't realise they're coming over the top to create that sort of ball flight, but that is it. It's the direction that golf club's going. Depends on where the face is, yes, at impact, but more than likely it's because the direction of that golf club is going from out to in, either pulling the ball or curving the ball off to the right-hand side. Now, there's a lovely drill out there that to stop this, a lot of coaches out there saying, oh, you've got to aim right. You've got to have your right foot back in front of your left to encourage that club to work in to out. Now, I like that, and I think that works, but it doesn't work much of the time. It works 30–40% of the time, in my experience anyway. So a good percentage of change, but not enough, not in my book anyway. The real reason this doesn't work is because a lot of people who do this drill and adhere to this drill, yeah, they put the right foot behind their left foot to encourage the club to work more on that direction there, the in to out direction. But what they completely forget is where the shoulders need to be pointing. Because the problem is, those feet could be pointing right and encourage that club to the right, but if our shoulders are pointing left, the club is going to be heavily dictated to by where the shoulders are pointing. So yes, do this drill by all means, to encourage that club to work more in to out, but you've got to make sure that your shoulders are also pointing to the right, because your shoulders run the show. Look at this for an experiment. My shoulders now, I'm set up to it, my shoulders are pointing where I'm going. Let's say I'm coming into impact and my shoulders are pointing left. Where do you think my club path is going to be? It's going to be left. Has to be left. Okay? So when your shoulders are pointing out to the right, where's your club path going? It has to be out to the right-hand side. So make sure when you get to the golf ball and you suffer with those curvatures to the right, you suffer with those pulls to the left, make sure when you get to the golf ball, and this is going to feel really, really strange, I want you to make sure you can see a lot more of your left shoulder than you can your right shoulder. Okay? So feel, just instead of putting your golf club, especially if you do this, you line up to the golf ball and you put your club down like that and you think, right, my feet are aiming there. Don't. Put it across your chest. Put it across your shoulders. And make sure your shoulders, you can see the button of your golf club pointing out to the right. Because if you can make sure that golf club, those shoulders are pointing out to the right, you will almost inevitably get that path that goes out to the right and a ball starting right, and if not curving back towards a target. But we'll avoid the left side of the golf course completely and we'll stop the ball curving out to the right should we do that. So don't check your feet, check your shoulders. You want to hit that draw, check those shoulders. Make sure those shoulders are pointing right, not to the left.